Good day, everyone. Now the paper with the title Hierarchical Clustering for COVID-19 in Asia. Uh, this working based on the current condition pandemic, such as COVID-19. You already know there's some many victims about this COVID pandemic, including in Indonesia as well. So based on this problem in current problem, so we try to make to mapping out to clustering the data base, but we just only meet for the data in Asia. So this is become the project from our student Nadif Rahian Lubis and Atra Ikamudin. They are from Computer Science Department, School of Computer Science, Bina Nusantara University. And me, myself, Harko Leslie and Speedwarnas from Computer Science Department, Binus Graduate Program, Doctor of Computer Science, Bina Nusantara University. Hierarchical cluster, or HE, or hierarchical cluster analysis, HEA, is a type clustering algorithm where the algorithm will group similar objects based on their similarity to group called cluster. The objectives are that cluster will be as different as possible from other cluster, and the objects within the cluster are mainly similar to each other. The method used for this paper is agglomerative hierarchical clustering, where the algorithm will group the object based on their similarity with the bottom-up approach. The algorithm will measure the distance between clusters with a single linkage approach using the dataset for COVID-19 daily update obtained from Outward in Data ORG, processed into cluster based on confirmed cases and total data. So clustering is task of processing discovering of homogeneous group of set among objects. There are many clustering methods, and one of them is by approaching the classification scheme. This classification type is represented by a binary tree named dendrogram. Hierarchical clustering output are a set of nested partitions. In other way, flat clustering provides a partition of the element. For the clustering algorithm, accurate and fast are very important in extracting useful information from a database with extensive data library. The clustering algorithm objectives are to divide each set of X object into Y cluster, so the object inside the cluster would be similar and object inside another cluster as different from each other. One of the type clustering algorithm is hierarchical cluster algorithm. The concept of hierarchical clustering algorithm is to use the distance of the intercluster as the standard for cluster similarity. When the distance between the cluster satisfies clustering rule, there will be clustered into a new cluster. Two main approaches have proven to be successful in practice so far. There are agglomerative clustering, start from partitioning the dataset into single node and merging step by step with the current pair of mutually close nodes until there is only one node left. The final node will be comprise the entire dataset. A sequence irreversible algorithm step creates the desired data structure. In the algorithm sense, the agglomerative type of hierarchical clustering algorithm trait is known as greedy. The second one, diffusive. Diffusive clustering works the opposite of agglomerative. Diffusive clustering begins with all the nodes in one cluster and progressively partition into every cluster of later ones. The diffusive hierarchy clustering approach is usually known as the top-down approach, and the reason is generally it will start with all the objects in the same cluster. Diffusive clustering is also known as diffusive analysis, or DIANA. The diffusive algorithm initially treats all the objects in one cluster and then split them one by one until the desired cluster are reached. There are two significant points in this step. The first is to pick which one the object is suitable cluster to divide, and the second is to determine how to divide the cluster into two or more clusters. So clustering has been commonly applied in various fields such as care system, health system, biotechnology, production, and client relationship management. Clustering right now is one of the most famous studies in data mining. It is called unsupervised learning because no data or static are needed. An example of the clustering method in the health or care system is H5N avian influenza epidemic, and the clustering method is essential to grouping the people that already tested positive and can help track the people affected. The clustering method can also apply to early measures in pandemic, even where the control measures are still absent. First, we will talk about the data source. How we gonna get the data? Yeah. So the data source for this paper obtained from these links. Yeah. covid.ourworldgenedata.org data with COVID data CAF. Yeah. This is the file. This is the file that includes the real data for the COVID. Yeah. The data set have a total 22,229 records, consists of daily update data around the world, confirmed case, death, testing of COVID, grouped by each country and region. The record has 32 columns, consists of some columns such as ISO, continental, new cases per million, etc. From those 32 columns, yeah, we further filter data with the requirement that the data is in the Asia region on June 221, 7 June. Yeah. Also with the following filtering, we get the data used with a total of 45 countries infected with COVID-19 pandemic. Moreover, from the data we acquired, we work with the Python and Jupyter Notebook with NumPy, Matplotlib, Pandas, and Skippy library to further cluster the data. So the data will be limited to 4 columns, yeah, continent, location, yeah, and just only for Asian countries. So this is the data, the column data, such as the continent, of course, because we are limited on Asia, so the data will be Asia. The location for the country, the total case, and total death. Yeah. So as we already mentioned that we try to apply this application using with the agglomerative hierarchical clustering. Yeah. For that 45 data, we proceed with the agglomerative hierarchical cluster method, and the complete data can be downloaded here, as we mentioned this link. As mentioned before, there is a 32 column and complete, but we just only limit for 4 column, as we already mentioned here. So this is the pseudocode for hierarchical clustering algorithm. Yeah. Check all the objects. Number 2, calculate the distance between the objects. Number 3, group the object with the closest distance. Number 4, update the distance based on the algorithm for measuring distance that are chosen. In this result, we are using single linkage. Number 5, repeat the process until only one cluster remains. Number 6, as the last, visualize the dendrogram. Yeah. So this is the step for doing the approving in this paper. Next, we talk about the measuring in the distance algorithm. So we talk the measuring in distance algorithm. There will be 3 types of distance measuring algorithm. Yeah. The algorithm formula start by finding the distance between 2 points closest to each other, and there are way to measure the distance, yeah, between a cluster and object beside the cluster process rule. Some methods such as first, complete linkage. Yeah. In practice, the complete linkage is a popular method for hierarchical computing clustering. Complete linkage and single linkage as the next step for single linkage are some methods that are popular to use. In complete linkage, the distance matrix of point A and point B is calculated as the maximum distance. While in the single linkage, as the next explanation, point A and B are calculated as the minimum distance. The second way, we have a single linkage. Yeah. As I mentioned already, this is the same like a complete linkage. They are popular for using that kinds of linkage. Since 1951, single linkage clustering has been studied. It's one of the oldest methods for clustering multidimensional vector based on the nearest neighbor rule. Yeah. It is one of the cornerstone techniques in data mining and can be used in unsupervised learning. Single linkage is calculated as the minimum distance between point A and B. The single linkage algorithm is one method in hierarchical clustering that can find the distance between all kinds of clusters. But the shortcoming of this method is that it's unsuitable for large data sets because the high time complexity. Several research studies reduce the complexity by formulating it at a minimum spanning tree. And then next, the third, they call it the weighted average linkage, the way that to measure the distance for the algorithm. Average linkage is a method of measuring the Euclidean distance between two clusters by calculating the similarity between clusters. It's defined as the average value of similarity between all data points. Average linkage works by merging the two groups of clusters with the highest similarity at each step. Then the process will be further advanced into another object with similarity closest after the first one. The process will do it repeatedly until the cluster forms a structure resembling a hierarchical tree to represent the similarity level between the objects. And this is the algorithm, the equation. For this, we measure the distance between using a single ledge method. Where in this case we have these equations. There is a d, x, y. There is a minimum of d and xy. They will be multiplied with the number of measuring this line between point x and point y. And then we try to make a dendrogram. So the dendrogram is used to see the visualized hierarchy. It's also formed to help determine how many clusters are needed. So the next figure here, this is the dendrogram that formed the COVID-19 data based on the previous data for 45 data. So the dendrogram, dendrogram is a kind of graph created to visualize a result of hierarchical clustering. A dendrogram that is already optimized is created by reordering each object with a serration method. The hierarchy will visualize its level of dissimilarity among objects in the dendrogram arbitrarily. A dendrogram is a tree graph where each step represents splitting a node into subcategories. In visual, dendrograms are visualized in the 2D model. The result in the merging process represented in the dendrogram is an AND leaf. Leaf represents individual observation. Its nodes represent a subset of observation called the node members. Furthermore, its internal node represents the union of its daughter nodes and is associated with a merge distance. An image of this tree when the root will be at the top, the leaf will appear at the bottom, and the vertical coordinate is the merge distance called a dendrogram. Dendrogram is used in hierarchical clustering to decide how many clusters will be used for the following clustering. Obtained by observing the dendrogram. To know how many clusters are needed, we can form an imaginary line at the point where the imaginary line can cover and move into maximum point up or down without intersection any connecting line. So if you look at this dendrogram, this is the figure of dendrogram. At the horizontal, the number of COVID-19, COVID based on the country, which one of the country, the name of the country. In this case, we have 45 data, and this is the Euclidean distance for the vertical, the number of the distance measures. And if we look at here, there's a data that represent all the presentation. So in this case, we try to split. The data become 3. Based on this figure, this is the green one, the orange one, and the blue one. So from the dendrogram, we can conclude that to make a following clustering process into 3 clusters. The distance between the data is calculated with the single linkage method, and from the clustering process, the result obtained as the table below. So So there is a 3 cluster in here. Cluster 1, the country list, Laos until Singapore, United States, United Arab, Indonesia, etc. The second cluster, Bangladesh quarter for the 6 country. For the third cluster is for 3 countries such as Turkey, Iran, and India. So this is the represents. So based in this table, we can see that cluster 1 having 37 country, where in this cluster has several data close in value, namely between the number case and the number of death, of course. In cluster 2, we have 6 country, such as Bangladesh, Qatar, China, Arab, Pakistan. They have similar, very close number of cases, 63,000, 67,000, 84,000, 98,000, 98,000. Number death 846, 51, 6,638, 679, 22, respectively. And the third cluster having 3 countries such as Turkey, Iran, and India, having each of them very similar number of cases such as 169,000, 169,000, and 246,000. And the number of deaths 4,669, 8,209, and 6,929 respectively. So this is the represent of the cluster country list. And then based on the data that we already mentioned, that then also we try to visualize and see in this figure below, where the cluster 1, there's a 37 country with the minimum data in Laos with 16 total cases and 0 death, and the maximum of United Emirates Arab with 38,268 total cases and 275 deaths. The cluster 2, there's a 6 total country with the minimum of Bangladesh with 63 to 6 total cases and 846 deaths, and the maximum of Pakistan with the 98,948 total cases and 2,002 deaths. And the cluster 3 country with the minimum Turkey with 169 2.8 total cases and 8,209 deaths, and maximum of India with 246,628 total cases and 6,926 deaths. So based on this cluster, we try to look at the detail for the cluster, because there's a 37 country. We can look the mapping of the country based on the confirmed case and the total death. Okay, that's all our presentation. Hope you all will be enjoy with our presentation and get some knowledge from that, and hope you will get some benefit for your research activity. Again, thank you for listening, and see you in another time. Thank you.